Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marathon High School, home of the Red Raiders, as we get set for this Central Wisconsin large conference matchup between the visiting Amherst Falcons and the home team, Marathon Red Raiders. Jack Rosicki with Katie Lecton getting set for what should be a phenomenal game. You've got the 8 seed in Division 5 Amherst visiting the Division 6 number 11 seed Marathon Red Raiders. A little tail of the tape for you. You've got Amherst sitting at a 3-0 record on the season, wins against St. Mary Catholic, Shiocton, and then the conference win against Kobe. So they're 1-0 in the conference. And then for Marathon, they have 2 wins and 1 loss. That 1 loss coming to Auburndale, 45-14. And they picked up wins against Loyal Greenwood and Pittsville. Loyal Greenwood, one of the conference opponents. They won that one 29-16. So they're 1-0 in conference. Somebody is going to take their first conference loss of the season. A beautiful night here in Marathon, sitting at about 70 degrees. A lot of clouds in the sky, wind picking up, but we are going to drop as the night goes on, of course. Amherst won the toss and elected to receive, so we are about ready to go. And here we go. Kick is up and away. It's caught around the 25, up ahead over defenders and taken down finally around the 47-yard line. Looks like that was number 34, Wyatt Badoon. So Amherst is going to start with it. You've got the star players, of course, Michael Glowski, the quarterback, Aiden Nerdle, the main featured halfback, and then over at wide receiver, Sully Perkins. Typically do that I formation all season long. It's been working so far. They've got 137 total points this year, dominating the competition. Glowski hands it off right away to Perkins on the reverse, and he's wrapped down immediately. Taken down by number 79, Jace Ostrowski. That will bring us into the starters of the Marathon defense. You've got Cale Quaintance over in defensive back, Blake Underwood, Javier Pinter, Nathan Hainish. You've got Landon Snyder, Chris Marshall, Landon Hilgert, Grant Salber, Will Tortolet, as Glodowski is going to take off himself here. He cuts off field and falls forward. Then you've got Hudson Voigt and Jace Ostrowski, who just made that play, the sophomore. That run from Glodowski went for a good gain, and they'll bring it up for 3rd and 5 at the 45-yard line of Amherst. Glodowski and the Falcons will face their first 3rd down. He gets a snap. He's going to give it to Nerdle up the middle, and Nerdle has a lane, and he falls forward. 1st down, Amherst. Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. So 1st and 10 at the 43 of Marathon. Perkins in motion here. Glodowski's going to keep it himself, looking for lanes up the middle. And he's taken down from behind. And on the tackle, that's number 55, Cassius Nienabuck. Nienabuck must have got in there, not one of the starters listed. So an early substitution. It's gain of 4 on the play from Glodowski. 2nd and 6. This one will hand off to Nerdle up the middle. He's tripped up. It looks like it was a short gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here in Marathon, population of about 1,500 compared to Amherst 40,000, so big difference there. Glodowski is going to take it outside here. He'll keep it, dives forward, and it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Glodowski keeping himself plenty. He's been doing it all season. They've always got that option of the deep ball, the Perkins, because of his speed. And then obviously the options with Nerdle. Stuchinski sometimes gets in there, along with Luke Hoffman. So ball at the 27-yard line now, just outside the red zone for Amherst. They're marching already. Nerdle's going to get it up the middle here. There goes a Nerdle. He's got room. There he goes. And he's all the way down. And it's a touchdown. Aiden Nerdle dives forward just across the goal line. An early 6 for Amherst. Aiden Nerdle on the 27-yard carry is in for the first touchdown of the game. So Amherst wasting no time, less than 3 minutes into the drive. They score 6. Terrific blocking up front from Amherst. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to reverse to Stuchinski, and he'll walk in 8-0 Amherst. How about that statement from Amherst? What was the drive, Katie? About an hour 10? About an hour. They travel up north to Marathon, and less than 3 minutes in, they put up 8 points. Aiden Nerdle with a 27-yard carry. Great drive by Amherst. 2 third-down conversions and a march into the end zone. Of course, Amherst is coached by Coach Mark Lusick. It's coming on his 15th year here coaching this great program. The other side, you've got Ryan Winkler. Now let's talk about the Marathon offense. You've got True Thurs as the starting quarterback. He's one of the juniors on the team. Then you've got Nathan Hainish, who is also a junior. He's the main running back. And then Garrett Bracewell, one of the receivers. One thing to keep in mind, Thurs usually completes between about 9 to 15 passes a game. But one thing he is effective on is keeping on the ground, as this one's returned up ahead. Nice return around the 40-yard line. Thurs has got 50 carries this year as the quarterback, 232 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So they like to use the quarterback legs. They've been doing it all season long. Sure, they won't shy away from it here tonight. So besides that 14-45 loss just 2 weeks ago from Marathon, they've had 2 kind of close games, 29-16 and 27-20. That Loyal Greenwood game was a big win, winning 29-16. As it looks like its first carry is up ahead, taken down around the line of scrimmage. Call JG Plumbing for all the residential and commercial plumbing needs. As your local Almeida dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. That first one was a carry by Snyder on the wide receiver end around. This throw by Thurs up the right side, and it's caught. That one's hauled in by number 18, Garrett Bracewell. Tough to see how many he got on that one. So it looks like he went for a gain of about 5. It's going to be at the 38-yard line of Marathon. And 3rd and 6 coming up. Thurs in shotgun with Hainish to his left. Quick throw here. That one's caught. Cutting upfield and taken down, but not after the first down. Hauled in by number 24, Landon Snyder. First down, Red Raiders. Perkins in on the tackle. Good time to mention the Amherst Falcons defensive starters. You've got Luke Hoffman, one of the linebackers, Sully Perkins, Lane Smith, Tyler Loken, Owen Pingle, Aiden Nerdle, Sam Stuchinski. Stuchinski, one of the leaders on this defense. You've got Jack Seeger, Garrison Gordon, Gibson Kenyon. As this one's going to go for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Gibson Kenyon, I mentioned, and then another defensive back, Jake Victor. That one goes for a loss of 2, so 2nd and 12 coming up. Looks like number 24, Landon Snyder, one of the speed threats on this Marathon offense. Thurs gets the snap. He looks to throw. Quick one out. It's caught all the way up ahead. Nice move. And another first down for Marathon. Big gain there. Looks like that's the senior, Cody Radke, number 17. He's got his first catch. And Marathon is in Amherst territory, 1st and 10. Both offenses coming out looking sharp. You've got 2 wide to the right. Thurs in shotgun still. Hainish, the running back. Hainish will get the call here. Actually, Thurs will keep it. And he dives forward for a gain of about 4. Tyler Loken in on the tackle for Amherst, 2nd and 6. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporter of your Amherst Falcons. Thurs in shotgun still. He's going to hand it off. This is Hainish, and he'll get a short gain. Seems like they like to bring Snyder around in motion every snap. Throw the defense off a little bit. Seeger in on the tackle for Amherst there. And that's a gain of 3, so 3rd and 3 coming up at the 34-yard line. Good turnout here today at Marathon High School. Kids running around everywhere. You got all the crowds, all the stands filled up. Plenty of people standing too. Thurs gets the snap. He throws a dart, and it's a one-handed grab caught towards the sideline. What a catch. First down, that was Garrett Bracewell, the sophomore. Sully Perkins wrapped him up, a gain of 8, and another first down. How about that grab? Rose up and caught it and converts the 3rd down. Cody Radke, closest to us here, down low. Single coverage. Thurs gets a snap. They're going to go outside. It looks like a little screen play. In some trouble and taken down. That was Hainish, the running back, who caught it and saw blue helmets coming at him. Looks like a loss of about 5 on the play, so 2nd and 15. Taken back to the 31-yard line. It's looking like they're throwing a lot more here tonight. Thurs has got a good amount of completions already. He's going to look to throw again here. He'll throw out, but the big hit. Nowhere to go with it is Snyder. Pingle laid down the hammer, and it was a gain of 1. So 3rd and long coming up. Snyder's going to get a breather and come to the sideline. Blake Kraft is going to come in, number 6. So Thurs has thrown it well so far. He's going to face a 3rd and 14 here at the 30-yard line. 8-0 Amherst. Thurs drops back. He's going to loft one up, and that one is going to be out of the reach of intended receiver Cody Radke, and 4th down is coming up. In on the coverage, number 7, Owen Pingle. Nice job just a little overthrown. So fourth down, like to think Fleet Farm, it's here to help gear up for the hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-have safety essentials and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. We'll see what the Red Raiders decide to do here on 4th and 14 at the 30-yard line of Amherst. It looks like they're going to line up to go for it here. Third scanning the field. He gets the snap. Looks to throw. Up the middle here. It's caught. A long ways to go for the first. Nowhere near it. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Looks like that was brought in by the tight end, Chris Marcel, his first catch. But it went for a gain of about 8. They needed 14. Amherst offense will come back out onto the field. First and 10 here at the 25-yard line. Godowski I formation with Nerdle in the backfield. 3 receivers set left. They're going to give it to Nerdle up the middle. He'll charge forward. And then he's taken down after a nice gain of about 7. Checking into the game, number 50, Landon Hilgart. Hurry up offense looks like from Amherst here. Receivers left, you have Dylan Cook, our highlight house player of the game just last week. Got Sully Perkins, and also number 24, A.J. O'Brien. They're going to give it a Nerdle again here. He's taken down immediately. Tackle was made by number 55, Cassius Neabuck. 3rd and 3 now for Amherst. Third and 3. Godowski the snap. He looks to throw. He throws across the middle. It's tipped up in the air and incomplete. Hits the ground. The deflection at the defensive line. And that's going to force a 4th down for Amherst. See if they decide to punt here. It'd be a 3 and out. Looks like they're going to line up to go for it. Backed up in their own territory. Godowski gets a snap. Perkins in motion. Nerdle up the middle. And he's got the first down and more. There goes Aiden Nerdle up the right sideline. Aiden Nerdle stays in bounds all the way up to the 33-yard line. Switching sides of the field. 1st and 10 Amherst. Aiden Nerdle bounces it outside and gets a big chunk. And they just flip sides from 133 to the other, making that a 34-yard carry. Aiden Nerdle eating up this Marathon defense early. Same formation here. Godowski 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Nerdle, and he is met in the backfield. So tough to see, but it looks like that was down over around the 40. I must have missaw one of the orange markers over there. Still, was a nice gain of about 26 yards. Marathon 40-yard line, 2nd and 10. Godowski gets a snap. He'll give it to Nerdle up the middle. He bounces off one defender. Aiden Nerdle, there he goes. They can't stop him. He's down to the 10-yard line. Another big gain for Aiden Nerdle. They are having a tough time taking him down. Avoided a few tacklers right away, and it's going to be 1st and goal. That one I got right. He taken down exactly the 10-yard line. We got some kids in front of the screen here.
86. Move. You're in the camera shot.
Godowski gets a snap. He'll go forward, and there goes Godowski into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Plenty of people walking by. We apologize, but 14-0. The Falcons doing a great job offensively. 10-yard rush from Michael Godowski, and Amherst is looking sharp offensively. Amherst going to line up to go for two. Plenty of questions from the kids here at Marathon High School. I'm wondering what exactly we're doing. We're streaming on Zaleski Sports. Here we go, going for two here. And go another end around Stuchinski. Jet sweep, perfection, 16-0 Amherst. The Falcons are looking like they came to play here tonight. Already 16-0 as we approach the end of the first quarter. And here we go, more walkers. We apologize again. Not sure where exactly everyone's walking to. Like, the game is to the left. Seems like everyone's just kind of going in the grass field. Not really focusing on the game. Nonetheless, though, Amherst going to kick off here. International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. Beautiful sunset out towards, what is that, south? I believe so. West. I was close. On the compass. As it's a little squib kick and a knee around the 30-yard line. That's where Marathon offense will come out for a second time.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Amherst up big early. Red Raiders will take field offensively. They have four wide receivers set. Thurs is going to get the snap and hand it off. That's Hainish. And it looks like the ball's on the grass. Who's got it? It's a fumble recovered by the Falcons. Hainish coughs it up. And just like that, Amherst offense will come right back onto the field. First play turnover for Marathon. Ball in the right hash here. Godowski, high formation, three receivers set right. Perkins down low alone. Godowski's going to throw one all the way downfield for Perkins. He's got it! Sully Perkins grabs it and he crosses a goal line touchdown. Amherst flawless. What a catch. What a throw. Godowski Perkins. The unmatched duo does it again as the clock hits 0 for the end of the first quarter. Amherst puts up another 6 and they lead 22-0. What a dart there from Godowski. He had guys in his face, deep back in the pocket, and he makes the Red Raiders pay for a blown coverage downfield. Actually, it wasn't really blown coverage. It was pretty solid, but Perkins, with that speed, had a step on him, and he makes the grab. They're going to go for the extra point here. Wojciechowicz kicks it up, and it's in. Everything going right for Amherst, and that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break. 23-0 the Falcons lead. You're watching Amherst football, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty on Zaleski Sports.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
And we are back here at Marathon High School as the visiting team Amherst Falcons lead the Red Raiders 23-0 at the end of the first quarter. We start the second quarter with an Amherst kickoff. What domination right away from Amherst. You've got Nerdle on the 27-yard dance touchdown. You got Glodowski on the 10-yard keeper. And then you got the Sully Perkins 30-yard throw from Glodowski and catch to make it 23-0. Marathon's only had the ball twice. They turned it over on downs in Amherst territory, and then they fumbled. That was the running back Nathan Hainish on the first play of their second drive. They come out for a third drive looking to respond to this offensive juggernaut in Amherst. Snap here to Thurs. He'll hand it off, but nowhere to go. That's Javier Pinter. All the way back for a loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Patowski. Patowski is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community, is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at stevenspointortho.com. Thurs drops back. He'll throw it all the way downfield, and it's caught. He's got a man up the left sideline, staying in bounds, but finally wrapped out. Big gain for number 18. That's Garrett Bracewell. I mentioned Bracewell at the beginning of the game. He's one of the premier receivers for Marathon, and a nice pitch and catch there to take it into Amherst red zone. Looks like they're at the 25-yard line. Ball on the left hash. Thurs drops back. Little stop and go route. There he goes upfield. Taken down at the legs. It's a big gain. Actually a short gain for Marathon. Second down coming up. Bracewell again on the catch. Just about 10 completions already for the junior, Drew Thurs. Looks like 2nd and 1 coming up. Thurs is going to drop left, look to throw. He's got a man, and it's caught. It's Bracewell again. Cuts up, makes a move near the goal line. Bracewell, 3 straight catches. Loken makes the tackle, and it's 1st and goal for Marathon. Refs are blowing the whistle here. See what they're calling on the field here. Looks like he stepped out around the 5. So first and goal at the 5-yard line. Thurs in shotgun. He's going to throw again. Looks for his man. Popped up in the air, incomplete. Radke can't hold on to it. Bounces off his chest. And second down will be coming up. Red Raiders a chance to get on the board here, trailing 23-0. Thurs gets a snap, and he'll hand it off. The run up the middle. Snyder can't reach the goal line. Third down coming up. Tyler Loken makes another tackle. Looks like that one went for 1 yard. So they're at the 4-yard line. Third and goal. You've got Bracewell up top with Perkins on him. He's all alone. Stuchinski fading his way. Thurs going to look for Bracewell. He lost it up. The throw, the incomplete towards the corner. Bracewell went up with one hand, tried to pull it in, but Perkins' stellar defense pays off, and fourth down is what the Red Raiders will face. Whistle blows, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout for Marathon. We're going to take a break here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching Amherst Football, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here on Zaleski Sports. Jack Rosicki with Katie Leckton as Amherst leads Marathon 23-0 with 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Fourth and goal coming up. Marathon drove down the field with ease, but now they're in a pinch here, facing fourth and goal at the 4-yard line. Thurs gets the snap, he rolls right, looking for a receiver, he's under pressure, taken down. Big play for Amherst defense. Was that Garrison Gordon over there? And it looks like there's a flag, and it's going to be holding against the Falcons. So Amherst, a big penalty on the play. It's going to be half distance to the goal and a first down. So what would have been a turnover on downs is now going to be first and goal for Marathon. Big penalty on the hold. I was going to say, so it is not first down. It's going to still be fourth. Fourth and goal here at the 2-yard line, so you get half the distance. Looks like they're going to have a different. It's Pinter who gets it. He goes up the middle. He's got nowhere to go. He's taken down. At the 2-yard line, Amherst defensive line holds. And a big stop. Amherst will take over. Ball don't lie, some would say. A full menu of delicious options with a great family atmosphere, bowling, games, and so much more, all under one roof. Whitetail Lanes in Amherst. For the best food in town, bring the family out to Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Again, we apologize for all the walking by the fans and kids. This is where we got posted up for the game here today. Amherst backed up, though, in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They're going to give it to Nerdle up the middle. He cuts upfield. There goes Aiden Nerdle. And another big play. That one goes for about 17. And a first down for Amherst. That run up the middle from Nerdle is giving Marathon problems defensively. Again, Nerdle up the middle. Actually, Godowski will keep this one. Bounce outside. There goes Michael Godowski. He's going to turn on the speed, and he's taken down. Another huge chunk play for Amherst. This one into Marathon territory. Another first down. Trotting down the field offensively. Hurry up offense they go. That one's to the 40 of Marathon. I thought Godowski had a chance of flying away from those defenders as a Falcon. Not bad. First and 10 here. Godowski can have a receiver in motion. Nerdle up the middle here. There goes Aiden Nerdle. He'll fall forward. Another first down. That was Owen Pingle who was in motion behind Godowski. So at the 25-yard line of Marathon, Amherst has a fresh set of downs. Now they're taking their time. Have only ran 3 plays this drive, and they've gone the majority of the field starting at the 2. Godowski going to throw on this one. It's a wide receiver screen. This one up the left sideline. And that one's hauled in by, was that Tyler Loken, number 6? No, that's number 9 over there, Cannon Hodges. Hodges, his first catch. That one goes for 13. And Amherst is getting anything they want. They're at the 12-yard line. Goal line closest to us here. First time we've had some action on our end. Ball at the 12. They're going to give it a Nerdle up the middle. There goes Aiden Nerdle. He dives forward close to the goal line, and they're going to say just short. His knee touched before the ball crossed the plane, and looks like Nerdle is down. Aiden Nerdle is down. We're going to take a break here on Zaleski Sports. First and goal coming up.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. Starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. Aiden Nurdo still down on the grass as Amherst sideline on their knees. The trainers attend to Nerdle. Kind of a tripped forward. He has had a history with injuries. Just week 2, he was taken out of the game because of a neck injury. So, might be something to do with that. But he is still down on the grass as the trainers look at him. We'll take another break here on Zaleski Sports and be back.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Yep. We are back here on Zaleski Sports as Nerdle rises to his feet. As the crowd applauds. They seem to be having him hold towels. Do we know what that indicates? Don't want to speculate anything. But he makes his way to the sideline with the help of the training staff of both sides. We appreciate the help of both Amherst and Marathon's training staffs. We'll obviously keep a close eye on Aiden Erdl and get as many updates as we can. Player safety, the most important thing here out in these high school football games. Back to play here. First and goal. Sam Stuchinski will be the running back now. Ball at the 1 yard line. 23-0 Amherst. It looks like there's a flag on the play. Referee on the far side kind of talking to Sully Perkins up top. See what the call on the field is. And it's going to be a false start. So it'll take him back 5 yards. Ball at the 6 yard line now. Still first and goal. See if they decide to give it to Stuchinski here on his first snap in the game offensively. And they will do so. He falls forward. And he'll get a gain of about 3. So second and goal now. Godowski will jog to the sideline, get a play from Coach Lusick. Godowski, I formation, and that's going to be an offside. Crossing the line is a Marathon defender. Looks like that's number 54, Will Tortolet. Half the distance, so back to the 1 yard line. Godowski the snap. Stuchinski met in the backfield. Ostrowski made the play. That's the sophomore, number 79. And now it's third and goal. Loss of 1 there. Godowski going to give it, and he's going to keep it himself, and he has got nowhere to go. Tricky play, but the linebackers of Marathon bolt in the backfield. It's going to be a timeout for Amherst. We're going to take another break here on Zaleski Sports. 4:40 to play, fourth and goal, 23-0 Amherst leads. You're watching Amherst football, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Back here, fourth and goal. Looks like ball at the 3.5 yard line. Carlson closest to us. They got 3 in the backfield. They're going to give it to Perkins on the end around. Sully Perkins, he's got the edge. Touchdown, Amherst. The jet sweep again working. Perkins has got his second touchdown. Make it 29-0. So Nerdl, Glodowski, Perkins twice, all reaching the end zone. And Amherst is pouring it on here at Marathon High School. Extra point coming here. Wojciechowicz. Glodowski holding. Snap good. Kick is up. And it's no good to the left. We'll stay 29-0. So going into this one, you think the 8th seed Amherst in Division 5 going up against the 11th seed in Division 6. And both teams above 500, you would think a little bit of a tighter matchup, but Amherst just came out and looking phenomenal on both ends of the ball. 29-0, and we're not even at halftime yet. Some of the rankings we got, you can check those out on ZaleskiSports.com/VIP. You got over in Division 4, or I should say Division 5, Amherst Division, Stratford, the number 1 seed. You've got Amherst at 8. Wittenberg, Burnenwood, a familiar opponent for Amherst. They're ranked number 15, tied with Racine Lutheran. Over in Division 6, Luther is the number 1 seed, as this one's taken up ahead, and the ball's out. A fumble, and who's got it? The Amherst Falcons do, and Sam Stuchinski. Everything going right for the Falcons. Special teams, defense, and offense. Ball at the 37-yard line of Marathon. Amherst offense didn't get much of a breather there. Trot right back out onto the field. Ball on the right hash, 1st and 10. Got to think Amherst's going to keep it on the ground. It's been successful so far. Snap. They're going to throw here out to Perkins on the left side. He'll cut off field and make a nice move.
That's a good job.
So we've got a gain of about 6 there from Perkins, making it 2nd and 4. Nice wide receiver screen there. Amherst taking their time. Glodowski looks over to the sideline. He's going to drop back to throw. Looks for someone. He's got a man up the middle. It's John Carlson, and he's wrapped up, and the flag flies. Dangerous tackle there. Carlson gets right back up. Referees consulting at the 10-yard line, trying to decide what the penalty is. I'm assuming it's going to be a face mask or a unnecessary roughness hit. Long pause here from the officials. And it looks like they're waving it off. So no penalty on the play. Legal tackle, they're going to say. Nonetheless, so a 1st down for Amherst. Ball at the 20 now. John Carlson makes his first snag. First and 10. Stuchinski's going to get the call. He loses the football, but he'll jump right back on it. Had a lane, but then got stripped from behind. But Amherst will get it, keep it. Stuchinski recovering it right away after a gain of 3. Godowski going to look to throw, drop back. He'll throw towards the end zone. He's got Sully Perkins, 6. Another dot from Godowski. Perkins has got the hat trick in the first half. Amherst just pouring it on. Sully Perkins, our highlight house player of the game back in week 2 against Shiocton. He's got 3 touchdowns here tonight. Ojulevich going to try to make this a 36-0 game. The kick is up, and it's wide left again. Will remain 35-0. That's more of a football score anyways, I guess. A wide open Sully Perkins in the back of the end zone. 35-0. Can't really say anything better of what Amherst is doing here tonight. An hour drive going north. A big conference game coming up, trying to keep that undefeated record. And they come into Marathon, and they are dominating this first half. I'd like to thank Mutual of Wausau, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also, Bison Transport is a proud supporter of the Amherst Falcons. It's one of America's most trusted transportation companies. If you're interested in a new career path, consider applying to Bison Transportation on Highway B in Amherst.
How much do you get paid?
As a kid comes by, I'm actually on the right now, so maybe later.
Hey, you have to go around. Oh, you do? Yes.
As we are just being bombarded by middle schoolers and elementary kids, and now I've got multiple guys over my shoulders, which is great. Going up the right hash here and taking down around the 30-yard line where Marathon's offense will take the field. First and 10, the Red Raiders offense trying to respond to something here, trailing big. Plenty of walkers here. Again, we apologize for that. 31-yard line. Thurs is going to throw here on the right side. Nowhere. That's incomplete. Intended for Landon Snyder. I was mentioning that True Thurs, 232 rushing yards on the season, 6 rushing touchdowns through 3 games. Has not been using his legs much here tonight. He's been mainly through the air and the runs to running back Nathan Hainish. Thurs is going to throw again here. He'll throw it all the way downfield. Single coverage. The diving attempt incomplete. Looking for number 17, Cody Radke. 3rd and 10. Red Raiders struggling offensively to get anything going. They've had 2 drives where they got across midfield, but both leading to turnover on downs. They face a 3rd and 10 here at their own 31. Thirds gets the snap. He's in some trouble. He throws. Incomplete. Is that backwards? It is not. So it's incomplete. And a quick 3-and-out, 3 incompletions. It's going to be 4th and 10. They're going to bring out the punt unit. That's Radke, who will send it away. Sully Perkins back deep to receive. He returns this kick. He's done it before, twice in one game actually, earlier this season. This would put him at 4 tutties if he could get something. He's just going to let it go. Takes a Red Raider bounce, and they're going to touch it around the 20-yard line where Amherst offense will take the field again. Been mentioning Hoff Favor. It's your local realtor born and raised in Amherst. You can place your trust in his knowledge of the market. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor with Keller Williams of Stevens Point. Looks like there's a penalty on the field. Looks like it's going to be a holding penalty against Amherst, so that'll back him up a bit. So half the distance, we'll put him at the 8-yard line. That's where they'll get started. And Glodowski's going to keep it himself here, go up the right side. He's got room. There goes Michael Glodowski. Another large gain for Amherst. So a nice gain of about 23 on the play. Ball at the 31-yard line. Clock running, whistle blown. And looks like it was just continue play. They're going to give it to the running back. That's Stuchinski. He's got nowhere to go. Short gain. Throws outside here. That's Dylan Cook, I believe. His first grab. And he'll dive forward for another short gain. Glodowski is going to air it out here. He throws downfield, incomplete. Looking for John Carlson, and the flag will fly up the seam. Marathon not too happy with that whistle. See what the call on the field is. It is pass interference. So it's going to be an automatic first down for Amherst. Ball will be placed at the 50-yard line. Whistle's going to blow here, and it looks like it's a timeout for Amherst. We're going to take a break here on Zaleski. Actually, we'll stay here as I get the cue. We'll stick around. So 35-0 Amherst, leading big here in Marathon. It's been an absolute clinic offensively. Amherst, I believe, is 5 for 5 on their drives, all touchdowns. Few missed extra points, making it 35-0. Marathon struggling offensively. Couple turnovers, fumbles. One of them being on the kickoff. Another one for running back Nathan Hainish. And a couple turnover on downs, which Amherst took advantage of immediately. Budowski with Stuchinski to his right. He's going to look to throw. Scans. He'll throw it downfield. He's got Dylan Cook. He's got the grab. Touchdown Amherst. Phenomenal throw from Glodowski. Cook holds on and is in for the 50-yard touchdown. What a game for the boys in white and blue. Marathon defense looking around at each other, wondering what they can do to stop this offense. There's no answers. Wojulewicz going to go out there for an extra point to make it 42-0. He's missed his last two. This one is up, and again, just wide left. A beautiful September Friday night here, September 13th. Temperature dropping a little bit, but still just a nice breeze. Sitting around 70 degrees still. Kind of a weird night though, like it feels like it was gonna rain. It's a little gloomy out. Feels just damp in general, but no rain here. I would say blue skies, but not too blue anymore because the Friday night lights are on. Wojulewicz going to kick this one away. Garrison Gordon, the past place kicker, but looks like Wojulewicz is getting the call as falling forward for Marathon up to the 35-yard line. plenty of other games going on, Zaleski Sports. We thank you for joining us here at Marathon High School. Couple ones, others going on as that one will be a nice gain. Pacelli trailing Abbotsford 35-0 over at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. So both Abbotsford is the Falcons. Falcons came to play on this beautiful September night. Clock ticking here as it's a short run. Taken down by, looks like that's number 66, Gibson Kenyon. That's going to take us to halftime. Marathon trying to search for something, struggling in this one. Falcons, on the other hand, doing everything right. Again, we're going to keep an eye out for the injury on Aiden Nerdle and give you an update as soon as possible. But 41-0, Amherst leads. We're going to take a break and listen to our great sponsors that we've got. We'll be back for the third quarter and the fourth to wrap things up here at Marathon High School. We'll take a break. You're watching Amherst Football, brought to you by Off Favor Realty.
Good evening, football fans. Jason Zaleski here, and welcome to halftime of your game. We'll have you back to the field in no time. First up, a couple things I want to talk to you all about. Our upcoming schedule. We've got a sit-down with Mike Sins and Dan Hill of Menominee and Rice Lake football, and I'll tell you all about our football rankings and where you can see those rankings every week, well ahead of everybody else. But first up, our Zaleski Sports Headlines magazines are out on newsstands now. This is our free weekly, high school only, full color magazine. And again, free for you to pick up around the area. First, our Medford edition here. This is Abbotsford Falcons on the cover. This edition is free to pick up at Colby Quick Trip, Abbey County Market, Stetsonville C-Store, Medford County Market, the Thorpedo in Thorpe Super Value Grocery Store, and the Withy BP. Those are free to pick up, plus chock full of information on the inside about all your favorite schools and sports. And in the Marshfield area, magazine free to pick up at all three Weiler's locations in Marshfield: Pick and Save, Festival Foods, Blanker BP, Draxler's of Hewitt, Stratford Senex, Spencer A&W, and Russell's of Neilsville, and over in Greenwood at Quick Trip there. And again, just chock full of really great information. Again, all your favorite sports. All the kids are in here. Pictures, write-ups, the whole thing, and it's yours. It's free. That is our weekly Zaleski Sports Headlines, high school sports only magazine. Mike Sins and Dan Hill around the corner on this halftime report. Jason Zaleski back here to keep this halftime show rolling for you. Had a chance to talk to Menominee Mustangs head football coach Mike Sins. And after this, it'll be Rice Lake Warriors head football coach Dan Hill. Menominee in Rice Lake, our Zaleski Sports Game of the Week, and you can see why. Two really powerful football teams here early. We are at halftime there. If you want to see that game, if you're not already watching it, the full slate of football games across the network available at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click the link from there, and it will automatically launch into your game. Let's talk about football rankings coming up right after this. Hey gang, Jason Zaleski back with you. Our football rankings are available for all to see. You go to ZaleskiSports.com and you click on VIP. And let me just get this straight here for you right away. This is not an opinion poll. There are those that are out there. Opinions, everybody's got one, right? This is our rankings is based on the actual formula used by the WIAA to seed these teams come playoff time. So if you want a realistic look at how things are going to fall when the WIA's supercomputer draws up the seeds, you go to ZaleskiSports.com and you click VIP. That's where to find the information. It's no opinions. These are mathematical formulas based on the same ones used by the WIAA. And folks, it is just math, and you cannot argue with math. So here we go. I'll give you the top three. You can find them all Again, at ZaleskiSports.com, just click VIP. In Division 1, Muskego, Franklin, and Oconomowoc. Now, Franklin and Muskego probably going to tangle up later this year. Franklin, the number 2 team, they are live right now on Zaleski Sports. In Division 2, Cedarburg, Homestead, and Slinger. In Division 2. In Division 3, Mount Horeb, Barneveld in the top spot, followed by Notre Dame and La Crosse Logan. Medford comes in at number 5 in that Division 3 ranking. In Division 4, Columbus, Prescott, and West Salem. Aquinas also in Division 4. A performance improvement factor has them in Division 4 this year. Mosney comes in at number 5 as I take a look down those rankings there just a bit. In Division 6, in Division 5, there's no doubt about it. Stratford, the best team in Division 5, might be. We won't know. So now I'll give you an opinion. Might be the best team in Division 4 also, but that won't. It's just an opinion, right? But the mathematical facts say that Stratford is the best team in Division 5, followed by St. Mary Springs and Kiel. Others, Stanley Boyd comes in at number 6 this week, and the Orioles have things all hooked up already this year. They'll have a showdown with Regis later on in the season, but Stanley Boyd going to be a tough team to beat in all of 2024. Amherst comes in at number 8. In Division 6, Luther, Cambridge, and Howard's Grove. Others, at Abbotsford, number 6, I mentioned Regis, number 7. Auburndale comes in at number 9 this week in these rankings. Again, the mathematical formula, purely and solely based on the same one that the WIAA uses to slot these teams come playoff time. You find it ZaleskiSports.com. Just click VIP. In Division 7, Glenwood City, then Edgar, and then Cochrane Fountain City. As I look down the list in Division 7, I find Iola Scandinavia coming in at number 12. And Rosholt comes in at 25. So Edgar, number 2, and Rosholt, that may be your halftime game there. And that may tell you the distinct difference between the number 2 ranked team in Division 7 and then a lot of those that are not as high up that list as we look around at the football teams. We're going to talk about our schedule. We still have a lot of games coming up tomorrow on Saturday. So I'll fill you in on those right after this. Welcome back to the Halftime Show, gang. Jason Zaleski here. We are getting close to second half action, so just hang on. I can't wait either. I need to get back to my game over Menominee, so I'm on the edge of my seat here too, waiting for this halftime show to end. Again, they do 15-minute halftime plus a 3-minute warm-up, so gives us plenty of time to fill you in on this kind of stuff, plus some time for you to use the restroom or maybe go out to the fridge and get something and get ready for the second half of your game. A lot of events left on Saturday. This is a big Saturday weekend of sports around the area. Volleyball galore, really. Pacelli and Auburndale. Nakusa and Columbus Catholic. Nakusa will then take on Pacelli. Columbus Catholic will then move to Auburndale. Nakusa and Auburndale tangle, and Columbus Catholic and Pacelli. That headlines our day over in Auburndale at the Invitational on Saturday. All that action begins at cartoons and cereal time, 8:30 a.m. So right after tonight's games, get to bed and then wake up. You can go out in your pajamas or your nightie or whatever you got on, your t-shirt and shorts, and turn on the TV. 8:30. Volleyball flies starting on Saturday morning at 8:30. And then a pair of soccer games for you. Triangular, it's Arcadia and Pacelli. And then it's Regis, McDonald Regis Co-op and Pacelli. Soccer is at 11 and 2:30 on Saturday. And you might see me looking down here a couple times. I'm just looking at my computer at ZaleskiSports.com. I don't just know all these things. I do the same thing you do. I head to ZaleskiSports.com and I click on the weekly schedule and I see them all. And we have got a pile of games coming up for you next week too. So let's do this. Let's wrap it up. Jason Zaleski here saying enjoy your second half action coming up next.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hello, everybody. We are back here at Marathon High School as the Amherst Falcons leading the Marathon Red Raiders 41-0 here in this CWC large conference matchup. Like to think Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with everything you need to fill your kitchen with fresh, local produce and much more. With hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fruits, veggies, drinks, get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. Little update for you on Aiden Nerdle, the injury in the middle of the second quarter. We did catch him walking on his own power with a sling on. So it seems to be part of his arm that's injured. But he seems to be all right. And we thank for that because that is important. Is one of the main running backs for Amherst, so they'll have to do without him full. I'm sure there'll be a good load of Stuchinski and Hoffman. I just realized, did they call 50-50 at half? Did I win?
Is this live TV?
Hey, you want to do me a favor and go check if I won?
Yeah, but I get 50% of it.
You'll get $10.
I get 10 too.
Okay.
15.
If we won, go check.
So where do I?
I'm going to find it if...
I'm doing him a favor.
Okay, thanks, guys. We'll see if I won the 50-50 because I really wasn't listening during that halftime. But we stand here 41-0. Well, at the 30-yard line for Marathon, see if they got anything stirred up here. Maybe a halftime pep talk. Try to get something going offensively. Clock is going to run because it is a running clock after a 40-point lead. Snap goes to Thurs. He's going to look to throw all the way downfield. It's a long one. Is anybody there? It is. Hauled in. What a catch there. That's number 18 on the catch, Garrett Bracewell. He's been the spark. And we are.
You owe me $10. You didn't win.
Yeah, me too.
So anyways, we got a first down from Bracewell all the way down to the 38 of Amherst. Fresh set of downs. Clock is still running.
Can I say some stuff?
Looks like they're going to hand it off here. That's Hainish after a short gain.
You would have only gotten paid if you won, so.
No, do you guys get paid for it? How much?
So 2nd and 10.
Okay.
Looks like just back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
So actually not even back to the line of scrimmage. There was a loss of 3 on the play. See if Thurs is going to use his legs a little bit more this second half. He's going to get the snap, roll right, looking for someone. He tosses it out. That one's caught by Snyder. He's going to go out of bounds. Nice gain of about 10 on the play, so 3rd and short coming up. Looks like it's just 5 yards short from that 3rd down marker for the first. So 3rd and 5 for the Red Raiders. Trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. They're in Amherst territory just outside the red zone. He's going to roll left now. He's going to throw all the way downfield. Up for grabs. Caught. Touchdown. Marathon. Coming out of the gate hot, that's number 17, Cody Radke. 34-yard touchdown. Marathon is on the scoreboard. Nice throw there from Truthers. He's showing off that arm on the deep balls here tonight. Ton of, honestly, a good amount of over 20-yard completions for Thurs. That one works for 34. To Cody Radke, the senior. Radke's going to stay out there and try the extra point for Marathon. How about the Red Raiders coming out hot? Still a lot of work to do for the home sideline team. And that one's through the uprights, good, 41-7. Get Colgan Water, specializes in your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Colgan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Just under 3 minutes into this third quarter. Couple plays. Marathon puts up a touchdown. Amherst is going to get the ball back. They're 6 for 6 on their drives. All of them resulting in touchdowns. See if they can keep it going. That kick is heading towards the sideline. It goes out of bounds. That'll be a penalty. Amherst is going to get a little bit of a bump up in yardage. And they'll get at the 40-yard line of their own to start. So instead of the ball going up to the 40, they're going to elect to re-kick it. It's Radke who just caught the touchdown, who's going to kick it away. Getting a little chilly here in Marathon. I am wearing shorts. Might be a bad call. Nice kick there. All taking Godowski all the way back. He fumbles the ball. He'll stay in bounds, make a move, and then he'll head for the sideline where Amherst will start another possession. Ball's going to be at the 21 of Amherst. Trying to see who the running back is. I assume it's Stuchinski. You've got 4 receivers, 3 to the left. Godowski's going to hand it off. And who's that running back? It looks like, tough to see from here. Is that 34? Looks like that's J.C. Bowman, number 31, the sophomore. Bowman gets that carry for 7 yards. See if Amherst likes to keep it on the ground. Look, Godowski on the keeper read option. Godowski cuts upfield. There goes Michael Godowski. He's got some defenders to outrun. Godowski's taken down from behind, but not after a big gain all the way up to the Marathon 21-yard line. Pinter shoves him out. And again, Amherst is in the red zone. J.C. Bowman, the halfback, behind Godowski. Godowski's going to look to throw outside. That's Perkins. He's looking for blockers. Running into some defenders. Short gain. Snyder in on the tackle there for Marathon. Godowski going to look to throw. Pump fakes. He's going to roll left. He'll take off with it. There goes Godowski. Left sideline. Dives. Touchdown. Amherst. Michael Godowski on the quarterback keeper. Trots in 16 yards. Another one for the Falcons. That's Godowski's 5th touchdown of the night. His 2nd rushing. See if Amherst decides to go for 2 here. It's a 40-point game. Looks like they will. J.C. Bowman in the back. Pingle in motion. Godowski in some trouble. He's got to dive forward. Nowhere to go. He's short. So no good on the 2-point try. 47-40 we remain. Still an outstanding amount of people here. Even Amherst, a good student section going with the chants. The Falcon Pride. Katie Lecton, a fellow Amherst Falcon, graduating in the spring. Congratulations, Katie. Just about 5 minutes into this third quarter, touchdowns on both ends. One from Radke for Marathon, the other one, Michael Godowski on the keeper. Let's check some other games for you. Over on Zaleski Sports, you've got Edgar at Rochelt, as this one's taken up field and stuttering all the way to about the 26-yard line. Edgar beating Rochelt 47-0 over in Rochelt. So a similar score to here. And then you've got Pittsville at Auburndale. Auburndale, one of the opponents of Marathon. Again, Auburndale winning that game 45-14. And then over at home, they're winning 28-6 against Pittsville. Another game for you. Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, one of the rivals of Amherst. They're over at Stratford, and they trail 26-0. That's the number 15 seed against the number 1. As taken down behind the line. Nowhere to go is Charlie Ellert. A lot of blowouts going on here. Big one here, Stevens Point at Wisconsin Rapids. And it looks like the Spash Panthers are winning 28-6. That one's for the Spirit, or the Jug, right? Thought so. Stevens Point, Spash, a alumni from there. Graduated in 2020. So it looks like Spash winning 28-6. They're looking to improve to 3-1. Timeout for the Red Raiders. We're going to take a break here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching Amherst football, brought to you by Hoff Favor.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
We're back here on Zaleski Sports. One last update for you. You got Wausau West trailing DC Everest 17-14 over in Everest. So you got a good one over there. Well, thank you for joining us here at Marathon High School. 2nd and 15. Whistle blows. Going to be a false start. As one of the kids over on the sideline for Marathon just threw his water bottle down after that false start. He's frustrated. Taking back 5 more yards, 2nd and 20. Marshfield's over at Eau Claire Memorial right now, and that one for week 4 sits at, as that's a nice grab, but nowhere to go with it is Landon Snyder. 30-14, Marshfield leads.
On God, we picked that thing. We got 7 kids to hold it.
Pacelli still trailing large over at home against Abbotsford. Gain of 4 there from Snyder, which makes it 3rd and 16. Truthers is going to keep it himself here. Actually, he'll end it off on the reverse. Familiar man Snyder gets a solid gain, but not enough for the first down. Looks like that one went for about 5 or 6. Looks like there's an injured Falcon on the play. We're going to go to commercial here on Zaleski Sports and be back.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here on Zaleski Sports. That was Caden Yakus, who was down on the field for Amherst. Looks like it was just cramps. He was helped off. Seems to be all right. They're going to punt this away. Radke skies one high up in the air. Fair catch called by Glodowski. He drops it, and Marathon's got it. Glodowski couldn't track it. Lets it slip through his hands, and Marathon's going to have it in Amherst territory. Big mistake there from the Falcons. Clock runs here. Again, 40-point game running clock. So Marathon's got on the right hash here with a fresh set of downs. Running back is Snyder. And that's going to be a whistle, looks like offside. So Amherst averaging 42 points a game this season. Again, they've scored 137 coming into tonight. That average is going to go up. Offensively, they're just looking great. St. Mary Catholic over towards Nina. They put up 37 in that game. And then the past two at home against Shiocton and at home against Kobe put up 49 and 41. They're at 47. We still got over a quarter to play. Thurs in shotgun here. Thurs going to throw all the way downfield. That's way out. If I'm not mistaken, there might be a quarterback change on this drive. It's hard to see the numbers with these jerseys, but we're looking for number 9, Truthers. But I believe that's number 6, Blake Kraft, in that quarterback. He's listed as a wide receiver here. He's going to keep it himself, follow the blockers, cuts upfield, spins, still on his feet. And he's taken down. So that is Blake Kraft. Thurs no longer quarterbacking as Hainish re-enters the game. "25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Under a minute remaining in the third. Kraft gets the snap. He looks to throw all the way downfield into coverage, incomplete. That was Logan Hintz, the junior, on the coverage for Amherst. Looking for Ladowski downfield. Clock ticks, teams head to their sidelines, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. We remain 47-7. Marathon finally puts a touchdown on the board. They've got it 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. We'll listen to our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports and take a break. You're watching Amherst Football, brought to you by Off Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community.
Going to throw all the way downfield, a chance, interception. We come back to a ball up in the air. And an interception for number 45, Logan Stout, the senior. Kraft just kind of let it fly under through it. Amherst takes advantage, and their offense will make its way back out. Appreciate the live chat that we've got going on. Thank you for letting me know that the quarterback changed. Tough to see the jerseys from out here. But again, that is Blake Kraft quarterbacking for the Red Raiders. And it looks like there's a quarterback change for Amherst as well. Levi Cullen, and he loses the snap right away. Fumble. He'll jump right back on it. Levi Cullen, a freshman on Amherst. Loss of 4 on that play. 2nd and 14 coming up. A lot of new players in. Cullen's going to keep it. Dive forward for a short gain. In motion there, that was number 12, Logan Hintz. Looks like that one went for a gain of 1. So 3rd and long coming up. Miscommunication on the read option. Cullen will just dive forward. Nowhere to go. And a quick 3 and out for Amherst. Garrison Gordon's going to line up to punt it away. First punt for Amherst here tonight. Take a look what's next for Amherst. You've got next week at home against Loyal in Greenwood. That one will be on September 20th over at Amherst High School. Take a look at that. I mean, this marathon team beat Loyal Greenwood 29-16 back in week 1. So you've got to think Amherst is a little favored going into that one. And then they're over at Columbus Catholic at Spencer High School. That one's on September 27th. Spencer and Columbus Catholic sitting at a 1-2 record. So Amherst looking nice for the next 2 weeks. And then a big rivalry, got WIAA Fremont. That one's over at Amherst High School as well. WIAA Fremont 1-2 this season. Then a big one down the road on October 11th, you got to think, is Stratford. That's the game that's circled on everyone's calendar because as we know, on the rankings over on ZaleskiSports.com/VIP, Stratford is the number 1 ranked Division 5 team. So if Amherst is able to take care of business through these next few weeks, that'll be a highlighted game for sure over at Stratford between Amherst and the Tigers. Loss of 2 there, 2nd and 12. Believe that is Blake Kraft still in there at quarterback. Reverse here, the jet sweep. On the left side, that'll be a nice one for about 6 yards. So Amherst is going to improve to 4-0. The undefeated record maintains. Let's take a look what Marathon's got coming up. So this team is 2-1. They're going to follow the 2-2, 500. And then next week they've got at this same place they're playing against Kobe. That'll be a good game. Kobe has yet to win a game. They lost to Amherst 41-20 last week over at Amherst. Then they're at WIAA Fremont Again, these two teams are both in the same conference, CWC. So another big win for the Amherst Falcons in conference. Talk about the end of last season. Marathon lost in the first round of playoffs to Auburndale. They lost 18-21 in a close game. Auburndale seems to have the better end the past few years against Marathon. Amherst, on the other end, they won their first round game, but then in the second round, lost to Wittenberg Burnhamwood. So they're looking to get some revenge. 4th and 4 here. Marathon going to punt it away. Radke, another nice one. In some trouble, and it's just going to roll to the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Falcons. Back out there, number 39, Levi Cullen. Hintz in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle here. Running into traffic. Who catch you? That is, yep, that's number 31, J.C. Bowman. Cullen's going to hand it off to Bowman again. He'll back his way forward for a gain of about 3. Just under 4.5 remaining here in this one. Play's starting to clear out a little bit. It's going to be a nice, relaxing bus ride home for these Falcons. Again, about an hour away. Most starters being able to rest in the fourth quarter. Cullen going to hand it off, and again, nowhere to go for Bowman. Punt units, come on. Paxton Petrowski in on the tackle for Marathon. Garrison Gordon going to punt this one away as we approach the end of the game here. Gordon sends this one. It's a nice one all the way down. And wrapped up around the 40-yard line for Marathon. Just above 2 to play here at Marathon High School. Again, we thank you for joining us here today, Jack Ruzicki and Katie Leckton to my left. Fall Line Outfitters are home here in Stevens Point. Amherst carries a rich fly fishing tradition thanks to our natural cold streams and fishing environment. Fall Line Outfitters proud to help carry this tradition as your local go-to fly fishing. Downfield caught. And a flag, so there might be interference. But learn more online at falllineoutfitters.com or stop in person. Fall Line Outfitters in downtown Square in Stevens Point. Also, WIAA Foundry postgame show. It's coming up next. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wipacafoundry.com. That's jobs.wipacafoundry.com. Marathon's going to call a timeout here with 90 seconds remaining. Big play there all the way downfield. That's number 3, Blake Underwood, the junior, who made the play. Interference is declined for Amherst. So ball at the 15-yard line. See if Marathon can punch one in late here. Kraft still quarterbacking. Looks like there's going to be a whistle on the play. False start on Marathon. It'll take him back 5 yards, back to the 20. Minute left here at Marathon. Make sure you stick around. What's over in Auburndale tomorrow, Katie? The tournament, volleyball tournament. Plenty of games going on tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And a timeout by the Red Raiders again here. Questionable timeouts, you'd think, right? Down by 40. I guess you want to get a couple plays in, but as the Amherst student section gets the "I believe we will win" chant going, I would say they could have started that chant in the second quarter. But they wait for 41 seconds in the fourth. They wanted to be sure, Katie. They wanted to be sure. Never want to jinx something like that. So probably set for one last play here in this game. See what it is. Kraft at quarterback. He's going to look to throw. He rolls right. Looks for the end zone. And it's out of the reach of everyone. Intended for Kale Quaintance. Looks like the Red Raiders are going to try one more play here. We get ready to go down to the field and interview Coach Lusick and our highlight house player of the game. Kraft gets the high snap. He'll just loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. That one going for number 19, Luke Lagan. And the clock's hit 0 here in Marathon. Amherst winning 47-7. Taking care of business in the conference. I'm going to head down to the field. We'll listen to our friends over at WIAA Foundry postgame. We'll be back after this.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder in ERT, that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors. They're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie. I've made some of my best friends in life here at WIAA Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
Coach, how you been? Hey, Yakush, where you going? Yeah. Logan. Congrats, man. I'll interview you first, I guess. We good here? We good? All right, back here on Zaleski Sports. I'm here with Logan Stout. He got the game-winning, game-sealing interception right over here. His first play of the fourth quarter. Take me through that play.
I went to zone, and then he threw the ball, and I was just there. So I mean,
Yeah, pretty easy, right?
Yeah,
it was like a punt.
To me,
Yeah. So tell me, how big of a win was this here tonight against a conference rival? I would say. I mean, you didn't play them last year, newly in the conference. How big of a win is this here tonight?
It's definitely accomplishing. We need it. You know, it feels good. It feels great. But you know, we got to move on to the next team next week.
Yeah. What are you looking to improve on moving forward into the season? Anything specifically, or just as the team?
I'd like to improve my coverage. You know, the Marathon had some really good catches today. They're a good team, but I would like to work on my coverage.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Here, I'll have you be in the. And actually, I have one more question for you. Got any particular song that you're going to be listening to on the way home on the bus ride? And I'll give a little shout out to your favorite song.
Just Dance by Lady Gaga.
Just Dance by Lady Gaga. Here, I'll have you be in the house now. Now look up at that screen and say my name is Logan Stout.
My name is Logan Stout, and I'm in the house.
Perfect. Thanks, Logan. I think I can bring in Coach Lusick now. Congrats, Logan Stout, game-sealing interception here with Coach Lusick. Coach, guys get the job done on the away game, conference win. Tell me, how do you think they played?
We played pretty well. I can't sit here and say we didn't. I think we scored in every offensive possession except for the last two. We got some turnovers. We started fast. First opening drive, we put up 8 points, and I think they turned it over. I think on their second drive, we punched it again. We had a huge goal line stand down here before halftime. That kind of broke their back, and I think we ended up scoring again right before halftime. So overall, we made some plays. We had some injuries again. We actually had 3 arm injuries this week. 3 guys, collarbone, a broken arm, and now an elbow. So my heart goes out to them. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning the last couple of days thinking about these guys, how to put all the pieces together. My heart breaks for those guys who are injured. It's part of the game. I tell the guys next man up, but deep down it does hurt because you know the time and effort these guys put in, and you want them to play. So.
Yeah, totally get you. And tell me, what's the mentality like when you're up like 30-0, say, and just to keep the poise? And what do you tell the guys just to keep their head level and not let the game get away, even though you're up big?
The thing at 30-0, the game's not over yet. You gotta finish it, and great teams always can finish teams off. And I'm never satisfied. I don't care what the score is. I'll smile now that the game's over, but there's always something you can work on. And those younger guys who are playing on the field, especially in the fourth quarter, we're coaching them too because we expect them to be good also. So, I told them at halftime, the score is 41-0. You all know that. Still come out, still execute, and that's what great teams can do is execute even when you're up and still keep playing well. So it's nice to see.
Sounds good, Coach. Thank you very much for the time. We'll see you next week. All right, that's going to do it here on Zaleski Sports. We thank everybody for watching. Amherst comes into Marathon, wins 47-7, takes care of business. Light work for them. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, Jack Rosicki, Katie Lecton here on Zaleski Sports. Everyone have a great night. Thank you.